Inflation is continuing to impact all consumer goods as the country works to solve the supply chain crisis as the war in Ukraine rages on. But now eggs, a common ingredient in so many dishes, are up 23% in price, according to new data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Fox 12's Connor McCarthy spoke to one breakfast restaurant in North Portland today about how prices are impacting them. Connor.
Well, Mia, it's not just inflation impacting the price of eggs. A highly contagious bird flu is infecting flocks across the country. So some farmers have no choice but to kill off a portion of their flocks. So this, mixed with the supply chain issues and labor shortages, is only driving the price of eggs up. So restaurants like Brodo Nord here in North Portland have no choice but to raise prices. On a typical weekend, the chefs at Brodo Nord tend to go through 600 eggs.
We sell as eggs. It's like that's our #1 ticket item. That and potatoes. Eggs and potatoes is a Northwest breakfast.
Those eggs feeding hundreds of hungry customers looking for a weekend breakfast.
We're busy right until the end of the day, and then lunches through the week really help us as well.
But for Chef McMullen, he's seen a 20% increase in the price of eggs at his restaurant so far this year.
It's just another thing we can't control. All we have to do is roll with the punches.
The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics says the price of a dozen eggs jumped from $1.62 in April of 2021 to $2.52 in April of 2022. Between March and April this year, prices jumped nearly half a dollar.
So we have had to raise our prices a little bit, but nothing intense, and most of our customers have been really understanding.
McMullen says his egg supplier says in his case, the price hike comes from continuous issues in the supply chain. The U.S. Department of Agriculture says a highly contagious bird flu is forcing farmers in certain parts of the country to kill off portions of their flock. With less supply meeting the demand, the price of eggs has only gone up, leaving breakfast restaurants like Brodo Nord having to absorb the cost of another good that continues to go up in price.
There's no normal in the sense of like there's no expectation, there's no projection at this point. It's literally day by day.
Well, Mia, the U.S. Department of Agriculture says that the bird flu was first detected here in Oregon on May 6th, and now that was detected in a backyard flock. So no commercial flocks have been infected by this bird flu. But the USDA also is warning and reminding farmers, small or large, to review their biosecurity protocols to make sure all their livestock continues to stay healthy. Live in North Portland, Connor McCarthy, Fox 12 Oregon.